When somebody asks me, how are you?
Um, I say I'm fine, but I wish I was better than that. Or I wish I could say something like I've seen better days. But yeah, I'm fine. And by fine, I mean that I'm home, sitting here playing games throughout the day, numbing myself from the pain that nothing that I want in my life is going the way I want it to. My life, my family, relationship, nothing.
And I can't stay home either.
I can't see this white walls turn into grey, like the insides of my brain. Just draining out every bit of life I have within me. And you know what? I can't go out either. I can't go out and try to have fun because I know that I won't be having fun out there. I can't even try to have fun with those people who I love so dearly because I know that I feel drained. I feel drained, miserable, and I want to return to the comfort of these sordid grey walls that take the living soul out.
Google defines depression as a state of low mood and aversion to activities that can affect a person's thoughts, feelings, behavior, or a state of well-being. In simple terms, depression, as my friend just suggested, is a state of mind where you're comfortable in those grey areas inside your head and you can't get out of it because you don't have the power.
And if you think depression isn't real, there are some facts for you.
The World Health Organization suggests that suicides, the major reason for suicides is depression. For one person committing suicide or has already committed suicide, there are 20 others who are trying to commit suicide. Now that's a big number when you look at the world population in general. A 1:20 ratio is still a very bad ratio. The Indian Express talks about Mumbai as a city and the subject of death has been more than 1,000. To be precise, it's been 1,122. And the major reasons for suicides are family problems, bankruptcy, mental problems, and health-related problems. So should we tackle depression is the main question. Everyone comes up to us and asks us the same question. Is depression a really big issue? Well, it is. Now how do you fight it? And why should you fight it? The main simple reason of why you should fight it is because just like any other problem, this is also a problem that's going to take a toll on an individual and ruin someone's life. Now you don't want that. And how do you do it? Well, the simple way, the easiest way to tackle depression is talking it out. What's the big deal? You can talk out to a close person, your friends, your family, or visit a therapist.
You can have all the drinks that you want. You can read as many books as you want. That's not really going to help you with depression. That isn't going to help you.
Now, people are against the ideas of visiting a therapist. Well, here's an important stat for you. If you have an injury to your leg or to your hand, or say any other medical related issues, you do visit a doctor, right? 9 out of 10 people do resort to going to a doctor and showing them what's wrong with their leg or what's wrong with their hand. Then if your brain has a problem internally, why wouldn't you go and show it to the doctor? Or a therapist in this case. They are experienced, they can talk, they can listen to you, and they can give you examples and answers that could actually help you become a better person. Because ultimately your end goal for any person in this world is to be in that happy state of mind, whether it's personally or professionally. And because we live in a metro city, we usually don't get time to talk to people about our problems. Until you let it stack up, and then one fine day, you can't handle the pressure, and it's just gonna blast, and you don't know how it's gonna end. Depression usually doesn't end well, unless and until you start working on it. And you don't need to start working on it tomorrow. There's no tomorrow, guys. You need to start working on it today. Exercise your rights for your own body and your own mind, and take control of the actions that you're doing. start working towards it and fixing the issue, which is becoming, as I said, a pressing issue in today's time. You need to talk about it. The more people you talk about it, the more awareness you're spreading. The more awareness you're spreading, there are more minds working towards the same problem and finding a solution for it. Because ultimately depression is like a cancer to your brain. It's going to take up a lot of time, and if you don't start working on it from day one, when it's at the earliest stages, find the cure for it when you're reaching the last stage becomes very difficult. And even if you don't have a problem, or even if you think you don't have a problem, there's no harm in talking to people about it, or rather listening to people who have problems. There's another thing that you do is listen. If you are sorted in your head and in that happy zone, you need to be the person who's helping the other person to reach a level where he is also happy or she is also happy.
But all the things that we need to do, we need to be there for them. For those people that need help. And as my teacher used to say, TLC, tender, loving care.
Because ultimately, teamwork is what's needed to fight this issue. So I would suggest, and that would be my last message to everyone, is go out there, talk about the issue, and collectively find a solution for it. Because once we reach a solution to fight depression, I'm pretty sure 90% of the problems that we face as individuals won't be there. So go out there. It's basically a message to everyone, each and every individual out there, to be a part of this movement. Take charge, take action, and help us resolve, or rather solve this issue, which has taken the country in a widespread.
Finally,
When somebody tells you that I'm fine, you better go up to him and make sure that